Yeah, it's bad. I don't know if my mic is working. Normally, yes, but I'd like to put it here. But for that, I need the knight. That will pin the pawn. I think I will do it like that. Yeah, yeah, but and I'm betting on an attack on the left side. I'm giving the file, but I think I can recover that. Okay, nice. Is the level of the game, the audio level of the game, good related to the level of the mic? Or is it like too much or not enough? Okay, elephant there. I was kind of expecting the knight. So just take, and then I will be weak on the right wing. But I still believe it's fine. Okay, great. Yeah, we'll do it like that. This is a bit of a weak elephant, so that's kind of a target for now. Yeah, but you will try to cycle. But now I can go on the first. Or maybe I can do that. Okay. Here, so that's not really a target. Yeah, I'm expecting that. Oh, yeah, that's better. Kind of forgot that since I had to move my knight. Okay, okay. So the king is there, so I can't really move that. Okay. Okay, I will try to deposition on that side, but I gave a pawn, and I'm not sure I have enough time to really have a deadly attack, so we will see. But I like bringing that knight, it's kind of the last piece that is doing nothing. That's not a great elephant, but that's more annoying than expected actually. So this, probably sacrifice. Yeah, I would do that. Okay, then try to activate. Maybe I will need to remove the pin on the pawn by protecting the rook. Or I could try something like this and then try to bring the cannon as a way to protect. No, no, that's not anymore on the table. Can I let that here? Somehow, yeah, do that. The rook there as a good candidate. Because, yeah. So if he defends going back, then I get the knight. So actually I think I can take back the elephant and I will have a bit of domination. My pawn structure will be much better. And that knight is doing good because that's the side for cannon. And for now it's holding, so even on like that, I don't care. Well, for now I can take, but that's always to consider. Yeah, I think I was a bit lucky because I did not see the pawn, and I think he should have retreated the elephant earlier instead of something else. Because now I'm kind of happy with my position. Okay, but elephant there to protect the pawn. Maybe I should just... I can just wait for now. Elephant there. So it will be time to try to trade one cannon. Yeah, I was expecting rook to slide back to action. Or maybe I just go back here and leave the pawn on the sides, because that will... Yeah, I think I prefer that. That will paralyze a bit the event. That is very annoying here. Yeah, I see that those squares are not of that. But now okay, I can give that. Not threaten easily the middle cannon. I want to take maybe later. No, the net of the elephant is those squares. Need to slide back my rook somewhere. I think that is fine. He can exchange the rook if he wants, but I think I would go here. I don't know if I have to exchange. I still can go here after with the knight. That cannon will be a bit weak if the knight is exchanged. So I don't know. I feel okay position, but blunder can... Okay, so that's one way to recycle here. And I'm thinking of that sacrifice. Oh, okay. Oh. So I see what that is, why this is good. But usually those are big squares for the cannons on that row. So now maybe I want to force the... I can pin or I can exchange and play the domination of my pawns. Yeah. And the weakness of the cannon. I think that's solid enough. Actually, I have not played Janggi in a long time. A lot of Western chess, and but I wanted to try to stream back. I have my proper setup, so it's a bit the ugly stream, and I will not be able to bring mine. But since that, now I have a spot for the cannon, so I'm okay even if the elephant threatens. I guess that has to be strong. That's not very good because of this, but maybe there. Just try to force some elephant retreat. Because once the elephant is there, it gets dominated by the pawn. Yeah, I'm in holiday, so I think I will streaming a bit in the month of January. And after that, if life gets too busy, I won't have time, but one problem at a time. I will do that. maybe you should try to sacrifice. I'm thinking about this, which is annoying because if he goes there, I have that. That was actually my from bringing the can. Oh, knight on the there. That will be a bit weak. And now I can already some mess. I mean, that's a free pawn. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he had an idea like that. This cannon was trapped. Some check idea at that point. Yeah, now he recycled back, but a lot of tempo, which not sure is worth it. And then actually that starts to be painful for red. I will take the 4 lead. Okay, so I have a discovery with knight. Check and take, but it takes back. So maybe the best is to go here. I don't know. Okay, I will go here. I need to be careful with that. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So he will need to move because that's just too dangerous. But I will be able to push. But oh, that's bad. Well, I can take back, but that's a weak square. Well, I don't have the choice. I mean, it's threatened. Okay, that's definitely not the cleanest play. That's still okay because his cannons are really out of positions. Yeah, like nice blunder. And I will just actually it's okay, but it was not my plan, so it's a bit of a shame. But sometimes you need to accept when there is a bit of success. Yeah, I was expecting the elephant to move because otherwise my cannon is a bit free. But now I think I should go for something like that. Or this one. No, that. Yeah, that one. And then I need to push those and go back, take back to the center. And there should be a winning at some point. Yeah, but that's a big loss of tempo with my cannon. Yeah. What is your elo on Kakao Chan? What's your rank? Okay. So leaving here because even if I put back a cannon, that's too dangerous given the elephant. Yeah, you're. I think I go here. It looks very artificial, but because I will be able to slow off back, and then that will be solid enough. Okay, what's the trickery? I can check, which is very useless. This is still okay. Yeah, I think his good plan would be to try to infiltrate my fortress with that. This one is kind of still paralyzed. I would be much more happy with a point more. Yep. Okay, okay. Could try things like that at some point. Not now, but at some point. Okay. Yeah, still not now. Because if I go here, that's useless. The elephant is controlling.
10초 남았습니다.
Go on the other side. Yeah, I had maybe an idea of sacrificing. Looks like it's a bit useless. Okay, I don't really know what to do. Full with that, but I will centralize the pawn at least a bit. Ah, okay, and he goes for exchange. Cannon there. That looks fun, but that's very bad. Check, check.
10초 남았습니다.
I'm okay with that actually. Bring that here. Yeah. It's just like push. This. Hmm. Take, check. Oh, what is this? Go back here. Okay. Oh, uh, my connection is actually not the best. My internet connection is kind of weak, so yeah. Okay, so that's the knight move I was expecting. Maybe I just go. No, 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 no. That's a bad idea.
10초 남았습니다.
Yeah, I think the idea was just to go there and that guy would be cooked. But I'm cutting off the square of the knight, and now we'll be able to do this. Oh, that's pinning the knight. Like this. It looks bad. Sounds like a blunder. Yeah, that's just a blunder. This. Okay, still able to beat 2100. No, I got a bit lucky. I mean, the game was not the smooth. Okay, take. I go here. It looks insanely powerful because fork. Yeah, still blocked. Unsure I want to exchange because knight should be strong. Okay, I will just play it a bit dumb. Okay, don't forget to defend the pawn. Only defense. Yeah, and here you're gonna push me. I will have to go back. And I don't want to be tricked by the elephant. No, that I need to go there, I think.
10초 남았습니다.
So that I have more room to slide. Because he push and I go back there. And if he push back, I'm kind of stuck. I can kick the elephant whenever I want. And actually, I'm almost gaining that elephant because of this. He will have only that square. So now if I go there, then he pushes and my cannon will be kind of stuck. So that's why
10초 남았습니다.
I mean we will just like yeah I win, but I can push it to 200 moves he wants because I will be just like swinging around. Well, I just go there. I really no I can't push. That's okay, that's a good news. So let's avoid the elephant. Oh, maybe no, not here. Then I go back and back. And then I do things like this. Just need to be careful the squares, the potential squares of the elephant. I can leave it here for now. Hmm. Okay, so that one has 0 squares. I need to check. Okay, so when the elephant is close to that, that will take a lot of tempo to achieve something. In some sense, take.
10초 남았습니다.
Okay, I will try something. If he takes, he wins 3 points, but I'm still ahead of score. He does not have enough material to conclude. And then it's just GG. Yeah, there's nothing to do now. I mean, okay. Oh, really? He's not reading that. Okay. Let's punish with some pawns. At least I'm able to slide that back to the center. Now the threat is check, and then I can get. But if I do this, then there is just 0 way to do anything. Yeah, I can even do that. We try to go here and to do the same stuff. But even if he pushes, the king goes here, and then there's no promotion into a queen or a rook or whatever. It's not Western chess. And it's over. Maybe I can even do that. Yeah, that's giving the support, but then here. I'm a bit surprised that a guy at this level is playing like that. That's not really serious. That's his freedom not to resign. The game allows that, so. Would you like to with me, Jesho? We can play a game together if you want. Steak. Oh, I could. No, maybe the trap. I'm not even calculating. But there was a guard that was a bit reckless. Okay, so it's not that much I can do. I mean, it's pretty sad. Oh, maybe I can go there and go for the dig. Thank you. No. Oh, okay, I see. I see, I see. Well, so have a good night if you're leaving. I think I will play 1 or 2 more and then I will call it for the day. Okay, again, that's solid elo, and I go for same side elephant. I played that variation. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here I'm not sure if it's better to exchange and suppress his open file or do stuffs like that. I like that. So that's not great. Okay, and now I like it after he plays the rook. Feels like I'm gaining a tempo or a tempo. it's psychologically frustrating for the to move a rook and take just after. But that puts my knight on the corner, so I'm also losing a tempo. So no big deal, no real advantage here, I think. And I cannot allow that guy to be away for too long. Take. Nope. His elephant is saving the day. That means I will have to go the other way. We'll probably be here, and a bit of a a race for the file. I can go for this. Oh, here. Okay. Looks confusing to me. Okay. I will need to activate that cannon, and a way to do it to go here and maybe back. Yeah, probably that, because I don't want to push. That would weaken a bit my structure. So I'll go for that. Cannon there. Okay, yeah, that's creative. Now the elephant can block the file. I don't want to bring the pawn here right now. That creates a target. So I think I will just prepare the room for my cannon. Takes a lot of time, but he's doing something kind of similar. Probably this, yeah. Okay, and that was good not to bring the pawn, because... Oh! Oh, he wants to go here. Not sure it's better. I think that was a bit more solid, because I would get that weakness. But okay, I take it. Rook there. This is a bit of provocative. Let's solidify the defense before. Okay. Okay. We both have a solid position, so it's a bit unclear on what to do. Yeah, I like that move. I think it's time to go there. And maybe try interesting stuffs. Oh, I forgot that. This, take. Would there be a way to trap that? That's my question. Okay. We need to leave something on the road. Not sure, actually. Maybe I have a trick. Yeah. He cannot take directly, because at the very end of the combination I can put rook here, and that will annoy the cannon. So I need to make something that makes believe him that it's fine. Okay. Maybe just there. Yeah, but that will be weak. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, create a bit of a counterplay here. So the thing I calculated, maybe wrongly, is take, and a rook there. And if cannon back here, then I can bring the knight. And if the cannon moves, I can take that knight with the rook. So, and the reason it works is because of that pawn. No, but it's no, it's not working. And I can't even take. Ah, and it's not working because of that guard. I baited myself for no reason. Yeah, probably be losing then because this push. Oh, I can do that. That should not have worked. Okay, that's leaving. This, nah, this, take, this. What is not working? I mean, I take back that. This. Yeah, I still have a worse position, I believe. I don't need to take. I can wait and optimize. But there's not that much to be optimized. Yeah. Problem is that I will get crushed. So there's a pawn here. So I'm forced to exchange actually. Kind of. Yeah, no, it's not very good. One reason is that my elephants are a bit useless. They are just hitting like empty bad stuffs, and knight is not the best neither. Technically I'm 1 point more than at the start, but I don't like my position. The knights will dominate me when he will activate them. That will take a bit of time, but unless I find a way to scam it, they won't be turning back from that. Okay. I'm ahead at the score, but for how long? That's the real question. Yeah, that elephant's going back home. Hmm. Should have go here. That would have. Okay, still okay with that. I can bring on here and then push to threaten back, but I think he will push the pawns or join. Yeah. Maybe there? Yeah. I'm okay not controlling one of those. That elephant will have 0 squares. Maybe that's better. Maybe not, because that's creating one more weakness. I think I need to risk something. So at least that opens an idea for the elephant. Oh yeah, but that my cannon. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Check. Take. Check. Oh, he takes that. I think preferring that because the elephant is more active and hopefully does not have it to checkmate me. Oh yeah, but this, that, that is holding by some miracle, but I'm not ahead at the score. I can maybe get back half. Okay, I need to move this, but I have no good square. This and this, not useful. Yeah, I still can hope for a small something, especially because the elephant can be good against the cannon. But once those guys come here, that's annoying. So the plan is to recycle like that. Yeah, but I was expecting that. Maybe this. Take, knight. It's not great. Okay. Getting if I go here, losing the square for my elephant, which was the goal. But I still can take my time. I mean, still a lot going on. Yeah, my real goal is to exchange the knight. This, then pawn there, and here. And after I can try to think about future. So the pawns are not linked yet. So one day I may have some targets. For example, here there would be a fork, but of course everything is controlled. But those are the kind of stuff to remember and then even like check. And that cannon is doing nothing for now. It was protect elephant, but now the elephant will be a bit more active. I really believe I have to go for it now. That will gain a tempo on that guy, which could float this. Or maybe that. Because knight here. Yeah, I will have to. I'm not sure. This seems to be a. Or no, I go for that. Yeah, I really thought about exchanging the knight, but I will take the pawn because that will put me back on the star. So I have that square that can be interesting. Once I pin the cannon and boom, go here and win the cannon. Check, that's a bit useless. Has to go here. Oh. Play it like that. I start to like some potential I may have. Directly?
10초 남았습니다.
Ah, yeah. It does not get trapped. I was thinking of like that to try to recovery on both, but it's like he's aware. So this, I dare check. I infiltrate the side, but then there's not that many rejoining.
10초 남았습니다.
Yeah, well, still go for that. Maybe I missed. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. I missed a room for something. No, it's a bit silly. No, he has to hold that like that. Okay, idea could be to prevent that, and I will try to cycle because it takes some time for the king to escape those. Okay, like we are playing a silly game where actually if he pushes, okay, let's just give a bit of hope for that elephant. This, so I could check. Huh, like that. Okay. Yeah, but I will. So for now I could go here, but then he moves the king and that's too tempo for me. So I still need to move something else than the cannon. Wait, the knight is close to be trapped.
10초 남았습니다.
Let's. Not super happy.
10초 남았습니다.
Okay, I will just try that. Go there. Check. Okay. I see, I see. Here. There's a check. Well, that's not really working because no, that would be working actually. Yeah, but that's kind of expected, which is not the worst. But I don't have a clear plan to take some form of advantage. So this, yeah.
남았습니다.
Okay. I can check, which is not super useful. The good news is that he cannot bring the cannon. I mean, he can, but he should not. Okay. Yeah, I know, but I don't know if the. Yeah, that looks interesting. That fork looks interesting. Is that the blunder I was waiting for? Looks like yes. Okay. Not the cleanest, but gets the job done. Now, no, I'm really not afraid. I mean, that's really over. I just do that and I wait. Okay. Yeah, that's why the elephant never lose hope when you have an elephant. Okay, let's link the pawn. I can even give my can. I mean, this just nothing. I will just up, go back. Maybe it's better to have the cannon on the first, especially if I can tempo the knight. Yeah, probably that. Oh, it was here. That's a good news. Those are not in the very best shape. And my knight is now... it will move. Take. So... Can I do that? That's 7, 4, 3... No, I can't. Nope. I would lose by a point. I mean, I could push after, but that's still not a good idea. Check. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's checkmate. Nah. Okay, again, kind of happy with my game. So what happened here? Yeah, that checkmate was kind of unexpected. That was okay. I think that maybe that would have been a plan, like just to play on the cannon here. But I was afraid to break that. But maybe I could get it back with tempo. That's something I would need a computer to check. That was kind of a long plan. It's of course the good idea is to activate that guy, but yeah, not sure. Not sure what is what. Okay, so here, and my mistake was to forget that. Yeah, and here I really miscalculated because that's just not working. Here, just need to play that. And that's very annoying because then there is this move. Of course, need to be careful with that, but my knight has to come back and then there's just I'm getting crushed on the left side, so not the best. Yeah, and here I am slowly grinding a scam, which worked. So there, I was afraid of the pawn going there and just gaining elephant after the knight here. I was like this. Okay, I can save the elephant, let's say there. That's a nice piece, I can reroute here. But I was afraid of that for some reasons. Hmm. Here. Which I don't know because it's not easy to threaten it with an elephant quickly, and neither with the cannon because I don't have that. And I was afraid to get wrecked, so that's why I did not do it. I went for fork, and then there's nothing less. Okay. I will do one last, and then I will move on. It's good. I mean, that's 2 victory. Oh, that's lower elo. I'm always skeptical when I meet those because maybe I will get wrecked. Okay, that seems to have balanced. Okay, so third side. I take that. So here, if you here, there is. Oh, sorry, not the correct scene. There is a trap where I can just do this, threaten the rook and takes back. Yeah, because there is a scene for analysis because Kakao Changi is translating the stuffs. But I can uh, try it. This. But he will do something. Oh, yeah, but now he can move. Okay. Let's forget that idea and focus on what matters. Okay, that cannon. That's interesting. With the knight, the elephant. I'm okay with that move. This. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting target. So I need to keep that elephant here in case he wants to fight for the file. Then I will block the file with the elephant. That's an idea for sure. And that guy is begging to go here. Then I push. So maybe I can just do this, push, and then I have two attacks here. Okay. So I will go here, here, and play on the weakness, because I have my cannon, and that would be actually a lot of people on that file. Because that's not the move you really want to play, because just take... I mean, I would do this first, but I really like the potential of that file. And it goes back here, then it's here. Okay, so here there's an idea to just sack. That's actually interesting. This elephant takes, take, elephant take, check. Yeah, go for it. And if pawn take, I can do this. Wait, I could take the elephant directly? No, I was losing the rook. Yeah. Oh, I'm pinned. Yeah. Getting a bit tired. Well, I still the domination I may have here. I think it's awkward, but it's not a complete catastrophe. But now I need something to do with that. And yeah, I kind of messed up. Okay. This check. I mean, I don't like that move. That really gives an indication that can push and I cannot check. Mm. I want him to push so that he overextends and then I have some holes. That's kind of an idea to try to find some counterplay. Okay, he's hiding that. This. Yeah. I mean, that's the weakness of having pushed, is that there's no more defense, so I have to try to play on that guy. Yeah, that's touching. Well, for now there is a lot of defense, but... Oh! That's annoying. Yeah, nice move. We go here. I really want him to push and overextend. I try to go here, but he pushes. Okay. So, what are the ideas? Maybe reroute and check, because he has no quick and clean defense, because the cannon is out. He needs to do that. I think if he does not retreat, there's a risk of paying a high price. Yeah, okay. I could try this, but it's bad. Because I could take, but then I... Okay, I need to tempo that. Yeah. But now he has that square. That's Slightly annoying. Although I could try something like that. Okay. So that will be a bad target because of the rook. I still have a bit of time to see it coming and survive it, but yeah, this, this, this. Try to win the rook like that. Can I check? Can I do that? It's not great. I was trying to think of a weird trap like take, take, check, and find the elephant, but the rook will be covering. What about this? That looks insanely risky, but at that stage, I think I have to try it. Because that will give me a room queen actually. Oh, that was a fork here. Okay, okay, I see. I see, I see. Yes. Okay, so now I'm sending all my material, but he will be out of position, and there is one small chance that I have actually enough counterplay with like elephant there, which is actually threatening to sack the rook. But once I bring the elephant, the cannon is stuck, so I need to bring back. That looks dead, but that's interesting. He comes back. There's no trickery. Wing knight targeting cannon. What about moving knight targeting the cannon? Then targeting the elephant. I may have missed something. Oh, it's even better because I can take. Because now I do elephant without threat. Can't play the rook like that. But there will be the repetition. Okay, I won a pawn. Which is not enough, but it's something. It's something we take. So this take, check, check. this, this, this. That's not working. Yeah, but I was not happy leaving the cannon there. I don't know. So this looks kind of... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I take it. Okay, I think I was dead. So let me the analysis. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so here on rook takes, there is this. No, but no, that's... I can just take. Did I refuse the free elephant? This, this, this goes back, and it's fine. He moved the cannon. Here? What would you say is the answer for blue here? Because right now I got the elephant and I'm not exactly seeing what is the... Like that? Oh. And this is not working? Okay, yes. So what do you do? I can try that. I can do this. There's a lot of awkward stuff. It does this. And takes, I guess. I still believe it's holding for red. Okay, maybe that's not the move. So this... No, 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 that's not the move. That's the pawn. Cannon, threaten the knight. Okay, so on that move, cannon, threaten the knight. Which... Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then like things like that to dig with the rook. It's unclear, I don't know. Oh, like that. Well, that's way too advanced for me. Oh, really? There's no way to counter that. That's not a good idea because after then it's lost. Okay, let's imagine something. No, 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 not like this. Something like this. But I can play that. You just ignore because if you take, I take here. Can I? No, 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 that's bad. This. I think this maybe is giving a bit of time because king is stuck. But yeah, that's very weird. I don't know what to think about that. Well, anyway, I did not even see that I could do that. But I think at his elo he would not have done that. So the sacrifice here, not the greatest. I'm a bit worse here. Okay, the idea is good. Yeah, I did not see that. Something like that. Return the fork. Position is not great here actually. Like, yeah, I tried something. So there was no need to bring back the cannon because that's. I mean, I could take directly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm really afraid of just that elephant moving and then this. So what happened on that move? Or what would be the best to play for me right now? Not exactly sure what to play with. I think I would still go for my trap, but I mean, that's just bad. I don't know, I don't see a great follower for red. Maybe you can even try things like that. So the threat is rook take. Technically this, it's annoying because the rook cannot go directly and then there will be this. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a dead end here. But yeah, that was a massive blunder. I think I lose if he's not doing that. Because that's just useless. Just need to give it. And maybe back there. That's what I would have done. But now I'm super happy with that. I can just do this. So here I was trying to think about that, like this, 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 and that. The idea for that, I was not. I was thinking about this, but that takes too long. I was not convinced I could take the rook for free, and actually maybe just something like that, and then cannon takes. So it was not working. Uh, yeah, but then like now that's bad. There's only this move that is holding. Not working. I don't know if I have a clean continuation yet. I mean, I can do that. That's a cheap move, but it works. Yeah, I need to maybe do this. And well, I'm ahead at the score, so if I just do that, this, and that's probably very weak to the pushing. Yeah, that's super annoying. Yeah, that's winning. And those cannon are so bad. On that, it's very painful to defend. This. I really don't know what to do with blue here. Yeah, that's over basically. Okay, so that was 3 victories. So that's good. That's good. Thank you for joining, J Show. I was actually maybe expecting to have just nobody and just play alone and just see if maybe one day some people come, but that was very cool to have you. And so I wish you a good night and see you next time, I guess. Bye bye.